ElectraCast.
My cat Freddie loves to be brushed and cuddled. But stirring up his cat allergens meant sneezing and itchy eyes. Then I found Purina One Live Clear. It's cat food that reduced the major allergen and my suffering in as little as 21 days. Now, we feel closer than ever. If you have issues with cat allergens, you really need to try Purina One Live Clear.
Try new Purina One Live Clear today. Purina One, a difference from day one.
Welcome to the Congressional Record Daily Digest, where we bring you all the previous day's U.S. legislative proceedings in 4 minutes or less. In today's episode, we bring you the Congressional Record for April 29th, 2025.
Today in Congress, the Senate introduced 19 bills and 4 resolutions. One resolution supports recognizing April 2025 as National Child Abuse Prevention Month. Another designates April 21st through 25 as National Home Visiting Week, supporting public health workers and early childhood educators. A third resolution supports National Fentanyl Awareness Day, and a fourth celebrates the 153rd anniversary of Arbor Day. The Senate passed the Prison Staff Safety Enhancement Act. This legislation aims to protect federal prison employees from sexual harassment and assault in the workplace. The Senate also began debate on a resolution to disapprove a rule from the Department of Energy related to appliance standards. The motion to proceed passed by a vote of 52 to 46. In nomination proceedings, the Senate started the cloture process for Frank Bisignano, who has been nominated to serve as Commissioner of Social Security. A final vote is scheduled for May 1st. 4 ambassadors were confirmed: David Perdue to China, Warren Stevens to the United Kingdom, Thomas Barrack to Turkey, and Tilman Fertitta to Italy and San Marino. 17 additional nominations were received for future confirmation. These include appointments to the Departments of Defense, Treasury, Homeland Security, the Army, and Commerce. New ambassadorial nominees were also submitted for Serbia, Namibia, and Singapore, along with other federal roles such as positions at the Internal Revenue Service and the National Indian Gaming Commission. Committee activity included action from the Judiciary Committee, which advanced a bill focused on ticket fee transparency and anti-scalping. The Agriculture Committee held hearings on nominees for Undersecretary of Agriculture. The Appropriations Committee reviewed budget requests from the Congressional Budget Office, the Government Accountability Office, and the Government Publishing Office. The Veterans Affairs Committee focused on expanding mental health outreach, while the Finance and Intelligence Committees approved high-level appointments. In the House of Representatives, 3 bills passed under suspension of the rules. The Ticket Fee Transparency Act requires full disclosure of ticket prices and fees. The Youth Poisoning Protection Act bans retail sales of high-concentration sodium nitrite to individuals. The Smart Devices Transparency Act requires labeling on products that include microphones or cameras. The House also passed a resolution disapproving a National Park Service rule on motor vehicle use in Glen Canyon. The final vote was 219 to 205. House committees held several hearings. The Appropriations Committee reviewed budgets for the Stennis Center, the Office of Congressional Workplace Rights, and international leadership programs. The Agriculture and Education Committees approved budget reconciliation legislation tied to the 2025 fiscal year resolution. The Energy and Commerce Committee advanced several health-related bills, including the reauthorization of the Support Act for Addiction Recovery, a bill preventing discrimination in organ transplants, and another promoting research into lung cancer in women. Additional bills addressed general health, safety, and access to medications for senior citizens. Those were the key activities of April 29th, 2025 in the U.S. Congress.
Subscribe to receive daily or rate or review so others can find us as well. Thanks for tuning in to the Congressional Record Daily Digest. This has been an ElectraCast media production. Executive producers are Mark Netter and Peter Rafelson. Produced and edited by Hannah Riggs.
Why is it that games make us feel so good or completely rage quit? These emotions we feel are mostly not an accident. People like me designed them. I'm Chris Cross, and this is Brain Arcade, a podcast all about the psychology of game design and why games hit us so hard. Each week, I bring on a new guest, designers, psychologists, storytellers, to break it all down with me. If you play, design, or just love games, follow now.
ElectraCast. ElectraCast.